Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Sam again, coming up with another video. I haven't made a video for a long time. I just really didn't have anything to show. But I just picked up something. Literally just picked this thing up from my porch. Hey, look what just came in for me on my porch. Christmas either came late or came really early for next year for me. And here it is. Let's open it up. As you can see, got this from Amazon Prime. I bought it from Amazon. So let me put my sword back. Alright. Sigma 100 to 400 DGDN for the Sony. So this is a open box version from Amazon. It's a little bit cheaper. I paid $830, I believe, 820 something. Brand new right now. Sigma is doing a instant rebate. It is $50 less. Currently, at the time of the video right now, it's going for $8.99. I think it ends at the end of the month. But I did check with the Amazon representative to make sure that I do get the same warranty as a brand new one, and he said yes, I do get the full 4 years. So I picked this up just in case if something's wrong, I can always send it back and get a brand new one. So here's the lens. Wow. First impression is it's actually pretty heavy. Now I got this lens because I got the Sony A7 III now, and I needed a full frame lens to go with it. So it extends pretty long. Checking to see if there's any damage on the used lens. Lens cap, rear cap looks clean. Looks very clean. There's the weather seal, weather moisturize, moisture and dust seal. There's all the buttons, customized buttons, focus range, autofocus. There's the focus range, and the stabilization. And I believe this is the lens collar area, which it doesn't come with, it's not included. So if you need a lens collar, you have to pitch out the money and buy yourself. The one from Sigma is actually pretty hefty, $130, I believe. Wow, it's actually pretty heavy. I didn't expect it to be this heavy. But at the same time, 100 to 400 is actually quite small. But the problem with this is the aperture on this thing is F5 to 6.3. So the low light is not as good as the Sony one, of course. The Sony one's a GM, which runs about, I believe it's about $2,500 currently. That thing is a monster. I actually used it, and it's a really nice lens. But I'm going to have to test this out and see how well it works. And we'll check back with more videos and pictures. I'm going to put this lens side by side. This is my 70 to 350, the Sony for the APS-C system. I upgraded to the A7 III now. I still do. My nephew has my A6600. But I am going to sell this lens because I need to get the full advantage of the full frame sensor. So just to show, the size of this thing. Let's make sure it doesn't roll around. So this is how big it is. This thing is so very compact. I really dig this lens. I take it everywhere because it's so small. Put it in my bag. I include my other, the standard zoom, and I got everything I need. This thing is just so small, and it's a very good lens. But I am going to sell it so I can, like I said, get the full benefits of the full sensor. Some people ask me, some people said, why don't you just keep it and use this on the full frame? I could do that, but then again, it defeats the purpose of the full frame sensor. When this thing is on the APS-C system, you get the benefit of the full 24 megapixel of the APS-C sensor. But if I use this on the full frame, the A7 III is only a 24 megapixel. So if I'm using that on crop mode, I'll be losing a lot of megapixels. So it kind of defeats the purpose of using this lens on the full frame. The actual, I believe the available megapixel if you do a full, crop mode is like just about 10 megabytes. Oh, sorry, 10 megapixel. What am I talking about? 10 megapixel. So, on a 24, you're almost losing about 14, 15 megapixels. So, yeah, that's not going to give you a very good sharp pictures. And particularly if I have to crop into it, it makes it even worse. So that's why I'm going to sell this one, and I picked up this one. So we'll come back for more pictures. So I end up getting a lens collar for this thing. It's a little bit heavy for me. I'm just a weak person, I guess. This is not the original Sigma one. I got this from Amazon. I put it up on the page for you to see. It's $50 something. The original Sigma one right there is a $130. So I really didn't need to spend an additional $130 on a lens collar, right? That's the only thing that Sigma didn't do well is, it didn't include the lens collar. I guess it's the price for this thing is not that expensive. So. Look at that. Actually works on here very well. I won't stay up though. This thing does have the Aka Swiss for the tripod, which is very cool. So it fits in well. So we're gonna, get out there and test and see how this works. I'm attempting to take a picture of the moon with this new Sigma 1-400. Moon is pretty bright today, clear day. So I really like taking a picture of the moons, and I usually take it with my A6600 and the 70-350. I actually suspect that the A6600 might actually be a little bit sharper because the lens coverage or the reach on the 350 is like a 525 equivalent, and the coverage and the lens coverage, the moon coverage, would actually be a little bit larger. So since the APS-C has 24 megapixels, when you have a larger image, you actually has more megapixels on the image. So, but I am just gonna try taking a picture of this thing and see what happens. So I got this set to 1/200 at f10 with the 2-second timer, so I don't get the handshake I did end up getting the tripod collar, so this works out well. We'll see how the moon picture comes out. So I finally get a chance to take this lens out. After a couple of weeks I owned it already and have not got a chance to get out yet. So I'm here at this beautiful Whittier Narrow Recreation Park, and I was expecting to come by and see if I can catch some birds in flight, but no luck. But I ran into this RC boat race. That's quite interesting. So I'm gonna just get some images of these boats and see how good the tracking is with this lens. So stay tuned for some RC boat pictures. The tracking is not bad, but I think a lot of the issue is me. I'm not very good at doing the sports thing. Yeah, so this lens works pretty well, and I mean it is keeping on the subjects. They're gonna pick these up really fast. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up today. Maybe with a couple more image of some ducks, goose, and maybe some squirrels here. This lens is actually quite good. However, I do realize that the A7 III, I used to have an A6600, and I felt like the tracking is actually a little bit better on the A6600. But the A7 III works just fine. I mean, if you're not into super heavy sports, of course, and that's not what I do. This is just a hobby lens for me, so it works out well. Here are some more images that you can see. So that's gonna wrap it up for me, folks. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please give me a like and subscribe. I will have some more coming up soon, hopefully, if I get any more new gears. Thank you. Take care.